Hey everyone, what are we talking about today? We are talking about technology that ICE has been using. They got billions in funding earlier this year, so let's take a quick look at one way that they're using that money. From Wired on April 18th, 2025, about 7 months ago, ICE is paying Palantir $30 million to build Immigration OS surveillance platform. So Palantir, which was co-founded by Peter Thiel, who is obsessed with the Antichrist and also a major reason why JD Vance is even vice president, was reported to be developing a prototype of a new program to give ICE real-time data about people self-deporting. Another article from American Immigration Council on August 21st says about the same. It says Immigration OS platform was supposed to be delivered back on September 25th. The platform uses AI and data mining to, quote, identify, track, and deport suspected non-citizens. The platform uses data that will detect patterns and then alert them about people who meet certain criteria. So I love this part here. Palantir says, hey, we only build the tool, guys. We don't make the rules, absolving themselves of any wrongdoing here. So, guys, we only make and sell the fentanyl. We don't determine how it's used, even though we know exactly who is buying it. Back in September, The Guardian reported about some recently obtained documents that show the level that Palantir is working with ICE and Homeland Security Investigations, or HSI. The documents actually are from 2014 to 2022, so includes Obama's administration, Trump 1.0, and Biden. Before this year, much of Palantir's work was with Homeland Security Investigations, or HSI. So the documents highlight how HSI and Palantir use technology to track travel, look at driver's license scans, and track people's locations using things like cell phone data. The article goes on to say that HSI has worked with companies like Google to track pro-Palestinian activists. A few days ago, MSNBC published an article that highlights ICE's use of facial recognition technology. Based on 404 Media's review of the videos, they say that federal agents used it on young people riding bikes and an adult driver who said he was a U.S. citizen. I wanted to make a video about this as well, but the article goes on to say that there have been at least 170 citizens that have been detained by ICE. So again, this process is so chaotic that they have rounded up hundreds of U.S. citizens. Police are not the ones who are detaining these people, but immigration is. An NPR article from November 8th says that ICE can use apps to identify you, scan your irises. They can access tons of location-based data. It says, quote, ICE recently revived a previously frozen contract with a company that makes spyware that can hack into your cell phones. Also talks about how a major focus is to monitor social media like Facebook and TikTok 24/7 to create lists of users. Apparently, agents pulled over 2 teenagers riding their bikes in a Chicago suburb. They demanded citizenship, and one of the teens apparently said, hey, I don't have an ID. So one agent asked the other if they can use facial recognition before they point their phone at his face to scan.
Doing, bro?
What's up? Why are you running?
Cause why the fuck you chasing me? Why the fuck you chasing me?
Where you from?
Why you chasing me? I'm from here.
You're from here? Where's here?
From
You have an
here.
ID?
No, I'm here.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 16.
16?
Yeah.
Why are you so worried, man?
Huh?
If you're a U.S. citizen, that's why we need to check.
Yeah, I am a U.S.
You
citizen.
got an ID? You got something that you can show
Nah,
me?
I mean, I have school ID.
Let me see that. Have you got
I don't
that?
got my, I don't got, I mean,
Why was it conferences? And why are you feeling class right now?
cause we don't got school right now.
Yeah, what's that?
Cause teacher parent conference.
Where you guys live?
Where?
Give me an address, bro. I'm not trying to mess with you. Don't just
Why you so nervous? Relax.
Huh?
And then if you just tell me that you were born here and give me an ID, you'll be good.
I was born here, but I don't got ID.
You don't have no ID?
No.
yeah.
You got? Can you do facial? That's it. We'll take care of it real quick. We'll be in and out.
You have any? You done?
All right, so you can see in that clip that 3 agents stopped 2 kids, I guess 16 years old, in a Chicago suburb who are riding their bikes. He says, why are you running? He says, hey, you a U.S. citizen? Were you born here? Were you born here? Do you have ID? Kid says, hey, I don't have an ID. They asked them why they're not in school. They said it's parent-teacher conference. Then he goes, oh yeah, if you were born here and you have an ID, then you're all good, right? He asks him, "Why are you so nervous?" Says the federal agent wearing a mask and has a weapon and body armor. "Why are you nervous?" So they're asking two minors if they have ID. Number one, it's not that uncommon for minors to not have an ID. They're asking, "Hey, were you born here?" Well, you can be a U.S. citizen without being born here, right? But what reason? Your immigration operating in Chicagoland, why do you need identification to prove whether or not these people were born here? So let's take a look at a different video.
Representative Han Nguyen. I'm State Representative Han Nguyen.
These guys are telling us to stop following.
I'm State Representative Han Nguyen.
They're U.S. Customs and Border Patrol.
I'm State Representative Han
There's
Nguyen.
3 agents behind us. Why is my window not working?
I'm State Representative Han Nguyen.
Somehow they're able to open my windows. These people are... There's 3 officers in front of us, 3
I'm
officers
State
behind us.
Representative Han Nguyen.
He has...
I'm State Representative Han Nguyen.
There's 3
I'm
officers
State
behind
Representative
us.
Han Nguyen.
Okay, I'm gonna keep following this guy. This other car behind us.
Yeah, they just put a gun.
Yeah, they just had a gun. We're at Montrose and Kimball now, telling us to stop following them. I guess the other car behind me was following me. I didn't realize, but now we're at Montrose. Okay, we're heading west on Montrose from Kimball.
So if you didn't catch that, that was State Representative Han Nguyen. But yeah, Han Nguyen represents a good portion of the north side of Chicago, I think some of the suburbs. But they pointed a gun at him. It's off camera, but he said that they pointed a gun at them. Very interesting that the driver says, "Hey, what's going on with the windows?" They can roll down the windows. Now, I haven't seen that confirmed in an article anywhere, but I thought it's worth mentioning here. And you can clearly see an ICE agent goes to the driver's side and he's pointing his camera at them. It looks like he's using some sort of software to track who they are, right? I don't think he's just recording them just for fun. All right, and one last video.
Hey, so he's refusing to give the ID. That's all right.
I'm American citizen. You're leaving.
Listen,
God damn it, boy.
I'm being very polite, am I?
Okay, just get out of here. I have to go work, bro.
I understand.
Where do you work at?
Don't worry about it.
I'm just asking.
Don't worry about it.
If you can take your hat off, it'll be a lot quicker. Okay.
Ya, pisa la verga, pues. I have to go work, bro.
It's fine. I'm gonna run your information.
Nomás se paró así.
Listen.
Nomás se enfrentó así el güey y se me... No, ya.
So just call Elliot.
Ya, güey. I have to go.
So another look here of them trying to use their phones to track someone who has been pulled over. He says he's a U.S. citizen, doesn't want to give them information. They say, "Hey, you don't want to give ID. Hey, can you pull down, can take off your hat? It'll be a lot easier." So I think the lesson that we can take away from this is wear a hat, wear multiple hats, wear sunglasses, make it a little bit more difficult for them. But yeah, this is the state of America 2025. All right, so I think that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching and see you next time.